Welcome back to Let's Play Skyward Sword. When you save and quit, and you go to select the file, the game will very nicely tell you where you are and what you need to do next. Which is very nice, because it's not hand-holding, it's pointing you in the direction. That's what the game should have been doing from the start. But enough of my bitching. In the last part, Zelda got captured, go figure, and we're all set to go and find her.
Alright!
The inconspicuous beam of light there certainly isn't directing you to a target. It's just blends seamlessly into the background of Cloud.
Hey Link, you know what you should do? You should go jump in that green laser. We have no idea what it is, but it looks kind of cool.
When you're flying around, well, when you're near Skyloft, sometimes the knights will fall away.
I knew it.
For no particular reason. Also, there are Octoroks around.
I knew I was gonna sneak during the
For context, Yoshi was waiting like 5 minutes for one to show up before we started.
Are the Octoroks the only threat
Damn
when
it.
you're in? Oh, dear. So, are the Octoroks the only threat when you're in the air? Or are there other enemies?
Occasionally, you'll see a bird flying around with a rupee. You can attack it to get the rupee, or you can just fly into it to hurt yourself.
I don't think that latter's going to be a particularly popular option, really.
I forgot that she kept calling you Master Dumple. That's great. Master of the Dumple. That's my special talent.
I'm really happy that he ended up being called Domple.
Yeah.
I think he was gonna dive through the cloud instead.
Well, as long as the option comes up for you to dive, you'll be okay. It automatically goes to cutscene and you just immediately drop. A prompt is going to come up to tell me to whip out my sailcloth. And I don't, and it does it for me anyway. What's the point?
Smack! Gets back up. Adventure!
And of course, Fee bitches me out for it.
How did she deploy your sailcloth for you? That seems like something a sword wouldn't be capable of. What do I know?
Yeah. That's not the only time we'll be able to do that. And, yeah, you don't need to press B, ever. You automatically land with the sailcloth.
They just want to make you feel like you're doing something.
I guess.
You can interact with the game if you want to, but no biggie, don't feel obligated. We'll even fight things for you if you really want to.
You could stand around in the same spot and Zelda will literally just come back.
You just put the controller down and watch the nice little pictures.
The final boss is like, oh man, here. I quit. You're not even gonna try, so fuck.
Oh. Bird statues down here. And I can't do anything with it.
You can intimidate it.
First enemy, and I'm a dumbass.
No, it's okay, it's okay. I got hit too.
Oh, I thought you were just demoing it for the LP.
I might have been. Fuck if I remember, it's been so long. That's the dumb way of fighting those guys. This is the equally inept way of fighting these guys. These are Deku Babas. They're a classic enemy. Like all of the enemies in this game, basically, they follow the puzzle aspect of the game. Some of them will have their mouths open sideways or horizontally, and you just need to attack them, depending on it. Or you can wait for them to attack you and whip out your shield. That's one of the main functions of the shield, is basically using it to punch things back at enemies.
So if you can't quite line your swings up, just hit him in the face with a shield.
Yeah, that's a quick way anyway. Because then it stuns them and you can slice them down at the root.
Okay. It's always good when the shield has a nice offensive purpose.
The shield doesn't usually in Zelda games, which is
Well, no, exactly.
pretty nice.
Yeah. Was Twilight Princess the first one with a shield bash?
I think
She
so.
must have been.
Hero Dumple, meet Demon Dumple. I like the little Harry Potter, oh, it's Voldemort thing he did there.
Well, that was stupid. Back to daylight. His face.
Yep, it's still there.
Whoa, what was that?
Yeah. Just that was intimidating. Now back to the big pit in the ground.
So we need to get down there. Quick way down there is to jump, and you can deploy the sailcloth at any time when you're in the air. You don't need to be falling from the sky.
That's quite nice.
Which makes getting down here nice and quick. And the music turns bizarre.
So what's wrong with Dumple? He just sort of stood there and imagined, you know, he's stupid. If something tried to kill me and it just came out of the ground.
Well, lifting that sword can only be a good decision, judging by the music.
You don't need to hit it directly. The Skyward Strike beam will work just as well. And by doing that, we release steam.
You know!
Why wouldn't you?
Here's another function of Fee. Dowsing. If you've ever heard of a dowsing rod, it's supposedly to help you find stuff. What this does is you go into first person and point your sword in a direction. Fee will sound a little signal as such, and we supposedly need to use it to find Zelda. It's mainly for railroading us. Another function of the sailcloth.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily make the game linear. It's just more like, hey, she's over here.
You do pick up other things that you can douse for throughout the game. One of which we'll be finding in this exact video.
Oh. You can do your little run forever. There are tons of fruits up here.
Yeah, you can. Nothing up there, though. Don't know what the point of that was.
Maybe it had a purpose for later on.
I don't think so. That little slab of nothing.
They just had enough. They just had extra space.
I'm just still in shock that the game's so afraid of you exploring things that it gives you a literal dowsing rod. Don't look around the side paths. Straight for it as the crow flies.
Now we know there's literally only one way to go, but here's a map. And a dowsing machine. And a seeing eye dog. And a compass.
And a bloke to ask if you get lost.
Funny you mention that. There aren't compasses in this game.
Oh.
Believe it or not.
Oh. Well then, Zelda, you failed me for once.
I like this bit of dialogue. What is your name? Dumple? Dumple. She's so unsurprised.
Dumple? That's a fine name. Yes.
Name befitting a hero. Nobody would fucking expect it.
You kind of look like one, actually.
You're a dump of something.
You stand under the roof because there is no roof, so good job.
have been rained on for the last 5 months.
You think I'd move, but look at me.
You think this is hair? No, this is moss.
This isn't even a robe. I don't even know what it is. This is my tent. I sleep here.
It collapsed before you showed up.
It came with the balls to prop it up, but that's too much effort. I've got my pendulum hair. That's all I need.
What a better head is just that big triangle, too.
That was a really big arena for you to just jump to the bottom of.
Alright, you know what? Fuck you, old lady. She's teaching me how to drop beacons, and I dropped it. It didn't work, apparently, because it's not right exactly on the X. And it's taken me a minute to figure out how to take it off. So it's like, you will fucking die if you don't drop this beacon. Exactly on the X. X marks the spot where I don't slap you.
We don't fuck around with teleporting, okay?
Did I get a C on that, lady?
You get a D for death. Which you avoided, so you get an A.
You got a B for beacon. Well done.
Yeah.
And an F for fuck off.
Don't give me a C for cunt. You're the cunt.
A C for crystal.
I'm gonna first-person cut her in half.
I will douse you so hard.
I will make you get lost with my dousing cane.
Well, that was a bottle. It had a shield replenishing potion in it, which I think also refills health. Because I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but shields have health bars. Anytime you fail to knock an enemy back or its projectile back, it takes damage. But if you pull that off successfully, it'll be fine.
Kind of cool. You can heal your shield, but at the same time, how does that work? You just put water in the cracks to refill?
I think you drink it.
That's how I repair all of my stuff. I just drink some liquids, boom, fixed.
Well, you're drunk now, who cares?
Yeah, it's not actually fixed, you just can't see the damage anymore.
First fight with, bokoblins, I believe. They're the general bad guys of the game. And as you can see, they're very bizarrely programmed. And more effective than I was expecting. I'm kind of embarrassed by this.
He's even laughing at you at the moment.
He was.
Actually, he's laughing because you didn't put the little marquee thing on the X.
He heard you got a C from it.
I got a C+, bitch.
Back up, motherfucker!
I think the problem with that fight was I basically forgot how to fight. I'll just straight up admit it. I thought that you kind of had to spin it around to confuse them, but really you just have to swing it, but not too fast. It's kind of complex. I still haven't recorded the next part because I'm just not used to the controls.
I kind of just imagine Dumple actually say that to the Goron. I kind of forgot how to fight, so... You know...
You're lucky you survived.
If you notice, I kind of spin attacked you a few times.
Yeah, I even targeted him by accident.
You're okay, you're a rock. It's fine.
To be fair, if I got in a fight and a Goron was nearby, I would definitely expect some assistance. You're massive and made of stone. Step in, help out a little bit.
Do the rolly thing. Do something.
Just sit on them. You're made of stone.
Just trip and fall over. That counts too.
This guy is a cool Goron, though. Gorons aren't exactly common in this version of Hyrule just yet. So he's like a archaeologist looking around for remnants of an ancient civilization that supposedly drifted up into the clouds. So anytime you find something pertaining to your mission and the goddess, basically anything, he'll be around somewhere to give some almost accurate exposition. I didn't need to talk to him because I already know everything, and I can explain everything as it comes up. In the case of that bird statue, when you can talk to it, you can save, but it also gives you the option to fly back up to the sky if you wanted. And when you come back down, that bird statue will be a marker where you can drop down, so I don't need to go back to the start before the temple. I can just drop right here. And here's my sea beacon.
I like that you had to add the moderator of almost accurate. He doesn't get it all right.
Well, he's almost there, but he doesn't know all the facts just yet. And we don't talk, so we can't help him. No shit.
Enlightening.
At least it's pretty.
like it's like, well, you enter the woods. And then just the title, Faron Woods. And then they slowly pan over the trees. Again, you know you're in the fucking woods?
You know what these are?
This is what we call a tree. And what they do is...
Man, every time you fill in a part of the map, this little thing happens. And I can't skip this or drop out of it quickly. And it's actually more disorienting when it zooms in, and then it reorients itself to follow where I'm facing.
I bet that took a while in programming.
Money well spent.
Must have gotten annoying, but hey.
I think if Link could talk, well, Dumple could talk, he would just say, do you have any actual useful information here? Yep, there's trees, water, but useful facts.
We have this contraption we call dirt. And what you don't know what dirt is, you're from the sky, shut up. Anyway, what dirt is...
That's not an island, that's a boat. Get over yourself. Today we've come across a cute little critter. God.
You said it was a cute little critter, that's not cute.
Wow, it's a... whatever the hell!
Oh my god, it's a monster! Boing, 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 boing.
Dumple, what are your thoughts?
That's an unfortunately shaped creature, right?
Oh, you don't know the half of it. Just you wait. No, that thing was a Kiwi. I can't remember the exact name of that one, but we'll be meeting a few of them. Apparently, Fee picked up Zelda's signal on it, and you actually get the option to see, was it Zelda? But we just need to follow it.
I was about to mock her for saying clearly not Zelda, but it turns out, yeah, you brought that on yourself.
I like how you get the choice, like Zelda or Zelda?
These guys aren't exactly the precursor to any Zelda monster I can think of.
Yeah, I think they're their own thing. I mean, to me, they just look like a penguin with a penguin. Yeah, like a combination between a penguin and like an acorn.
Something like that.
I can't help but think it's the early edition of the Uka, just less creepy.
Well, they succeeded.
Yeah, they just stripped out some of the insanity and were like, this is what the Uka should have been.
Okay, Dumple, okay, we know this is the first time you've been on ground, but you don't have to cut the mushrooms.
If you do that, you can actually pick up the spores in a bottle.
Oh, they're useful?
For a couple of things. I can't think of what they're used specifically for, but I do know you use them for a side quest.
Camouflage.
It kind of works if you're not on dry ground. I say they're cute because, well, they look cuddly and they make little high-pitched sounds. But basically, I think of them as, like, plushy monsters. They're more merchandise than, like, they were purposefully cute than, like, naturally, if that makes sense. It's a very Japanese type of cute.
I like how Dumple asks the thing, like, was it Zelda? Like, if he knows. Like, he knows what that is.
Let me get my dowsing rod out.
Fias told me, you should continue dousing for Zelda twice in the last 2 minutes.
I've already started reading her comment.
You know, Dumple, if I may make a suggestion, you can try walking straight ahead, if that's not too difficult for you. Pop quiz, what do you need to do right now?
By the way, I apologize for the bleeping the dousing signal is making. I didn't realize it was doing that, and apparently it's gonna keep doing that. So I'm sorry.
It's okay, we're gonna get lost a lot, I can tell.
If it'll make you feel better, I'm about to do a little sequence break.
Oh man, sequence breaking, really?
It's nothing big, but it's something you're not supposed to at least know about just yet, and it makes things much quicker. Over there, you see that little mound. That's the Kikwi Elder. The dowsing rod is pointing to it. There's a vine on this tree, which you're supposed to hit with the slingshot, which we'll be getting in a bit. But if you roll into it, it drops down immediately, which makes it a lot easier to get up to him.
Ah. Yeah, you don't have to do any of that crap, just do that.
Yep, and Redundant, you thought Machi was kind of unfortunately shaped. Feast your eyes on this.
Oh. I'm not sure if the moustache makes it better or what.
I think I fell asleep while eating a chocolate bar. Have you seen it?
They remind me of the raccoon things that you get from, I think, Japan as well.
Tanukis?
Yes, there we go.
I think that's what they were going for, actually. Or at least it was based, or at least being based off of one.
That's a good point, actually. I think I saw a post somewhere that they were based off of paintings or masks that were painted by one of the artists who Miyamoto took most of his inspiration from for this game. Can't think of them, though. If anyone in the thread knows what I'm talking about, please feel free to mention it, because when I'm done recording, I'm going to completely forget.
I have faith in the thread. Someone will now.
Yeah. Of course, I already said that. Let's not do it on purpose. Fuck that. Straw Hat, no.
Redundant.
Straw Hat, no. More like Straw Hat, go fuck yourself, am I right?
Like Straw Hat, I don't think so.
More like Straw Hat, get lost, and here's a dowsing machine.
Here's ground, Dr. Rocks.
Straw Hat C-.
Okay, that one hurt. I can take all of that, but C-, no.
Whoops.
Just Dumper running with his sword out is just really unsafe.
I just love the fact that like he can now have like the sword flapping around everywhere. So like if the person playing the game has like a seizure and he's like, "I'm gonna save you all," you know, it's crazy.
This dude's got a mohawk. Look at that. Fucking awesome.
I didn't notice that.
He looks kind of pissed too.
He's clearly the punk in his little group.
Well, I'd be pissed too. I'd never get any taller than that.
I like how its hair leaves though. Oh, we got a first golden relic. These are pretty common. You usually see them off in the corners of the levels. And yes, every time you turn off the game and turn it back on, those little messages will pop up.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do it for the rupees, but they do it for all the spoils.
We had enough of that in Twilight Princess. It's fine.
Ugh, really though. I am considering homebrewing my Wii just to turn those off. Also, let's crush up Deku Baba.
That must be the most useless one I've ever seen. He's like, I'm gonna get you. Oh shit, I'm on a fucking ramp? He just goes back. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
Just that must be pretty terrible for the little plant thing. Wait, what is he doing? What? Oh no. I wish I wasn't a plant so I could escape this. While you slowly waddle into position.
I can't really think of any other way you're supposed to fight the Octoroks.
I think you figured it out.
If that's even what they're called, I'm not sure. They're the precursor to Octoroks, at least.
Ooh.
Possibly to the Deku Scrubs. And there's another one.
For a second there, I thought you were going to have to get the dowsing wand out to find out where we were going.
I know where I'm going. I know you doubt me, but I know where I'm going. Actually, I just realized I'm heading back to the Elder. No, that is where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, I'm fine. Attack me.
We need to get you a dowsing map now, do we?
Motherfuck!
Yeah.
The game just starts putting beacons on for you.
It looks kind of like you're supposed to tightrope walk that. Oh, and a first fairy. I don't have an empty bottle, so I'll just grab it. At full health.
He grabs it by holding it up and then it flies away. Son of a bitch.
Oh, speaking of tightrope walking. And no, we don't have to be a wolf for this.
Link, you kind of have a... Okay.
Tightrope walking is kind of weird. When you're walking, like, since you have to move it side to side, when you're mostly stable, your stamina meter recharges, and you can speed up to move across faster. But if you fall off and have to hang on to the side, your stamina meter still goes down. But then you're able to shake things off of it. Like these guys can come walking out and try to attack you. But it's kind of bizarre. That'd be more satisfying, but one more hit would have killed it.
That high-pitched noise is never gonna get old. Don't help it. Don't help it. Just leave it in the tree.
I have to. In an unorthodox way. Welp.
Well, we killed him, shit.
Help, mortally wound. It's a fine line.
He has a 5% chance of living. Let's move.
Good enough. Look how squidgy he is. He'll bounce. He'll recover from that.
Splat. Oh, I didn't say 100%.
If he just ain't a sword, just don't come out, ever. After a while, it's kind of, you know...
There's only 2 Kikwis that Fee doesn't scare the shit out of. That's the Elder, and I'm pretty sure this next one. All the others, she just freaks them out.
To be fair, the fact that Fee knows that she's going to scare them and still pops out makes me like her a little bit more. Just fucking with the indigenous wildlife because she can.
So that bird just shat on me.
Oh yeah!
Seriously.
I can't believe they put that in Zelda.
What does that do?
I don't remember. I think it slows you down, but for the most part, it just makes you realize that bird shat on me.
It's just there to shame you into stopping playing.
The Legend of Zelda, a first of many. Skyward Sword, the first hero got crapped on.
And it's not even bird shit either. It's like those curly mounds.
So it's not even like a dropping, it's like, no, he literally took a dump on you. Like, he took the newspaper out and everything.
You know, the high-pitched voice doesn't quite work when you look like an old man.
Yeah, the little leaf moustache thing.
You can't even see the eyes on this one. There's nothing to douse, I just wanted to tell you that, bye.
Just thought I'd pop out to say, no new information. Good job.
You're doing it right for once. I wanted to stealth him.
Well, I just wanted to well, I just wanted to tell you that everything kind of sucks, so... Yeah. Back in the sword.
These birds are the same ones you would find out on a Skyloft carrying the rupees. But those are bigger.
I was going to say, it looks like your bird would eat them for breakfast. And based on some of the info I saw in the thread, that might actually happen.
See? Shortcut makes everything easier. Yes, jiggle your testicular body.
Oh,
See, he either looks like balls or an ass. You can go either way.
I thought he was balls. And I was like, you know what, you were probably based off of Tanuki, so that's kind of like, wow, thanks, Miyamoto.
That's a good point, actually.
Compared to Tanuki, they're positively reserved. Why was there just like a pillar of sunlight there out in the middle of the Far East, the open Far East?
We were trying to build a coliseum, but all the wildlife kind of killed each other, so, yeah.
Well, I have no regard for you, Crush. And there's a slingshot. And I have to climb onto his ass to get it.
And that's how it's made. Yeah!
Of all the ways to obtain a slingshot, that's possibly the most disturbing.
You think he just had it there, like, all this time? Waiting for somebody? I got a slingshot, there you go.
I call it my secret compartment. And since I have the vine down, he's gonna tell me, you can knock it down. Oh, wait.
You dick! I was gonna explain that!
And he tells me anyway.
You shot it, huh? You're a pretty good shot. Oh, yeah, sure.
I can't help but think that he's like the Tanuki version of Dennis the Menace with his slingshot in his back pocket and he just stole it, doesn't he?
Oh, I want that. That thing is special. I can't get it for a long, long time. And I've tried.
That sounds like a lot of time wasted searching for that thing.
It was not a fun practice run. Guess what you did?
So this is what we call a vine. I'm not sure if you've used one before, but...
My memory wipes every 2 seconds.
Who are you again?
You haven't seen one of these, have you?
I think you should save your game. Know what saving is okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it here. Next part, we'll enter the deeper Faron Woods, and then the part after that, we'll finally make it to the dungeon. In fact, I think the next part's gonna be relatively short.
This is what we call an ending to a video, and what that is, it cut me off right there.
The name is very creative. You've got the Faron Woods and then the Deep Faron Woods. Well done. Let me guess, it's then like the Woods Temple. Just.
Actually, I think the temple is relatively creatively named.
Ooh. Reasons to watch later episodes.
Yay!
Let me check the thread. We've had some suggestions for fees, mannerisms.
Oh, right.
We can implement those next time.
That's going to require actually paying attention to Fee when she's talking.
I know, right?
Well, we're not gonna read her dialogue. Just make fun of her when she shows up.
Like we're doing to the whole video.
Yeah, but with the voice. Our first suggestion for a joke Fee voice is the Terminator.
I'll be back with more pointless statistics very soon.
I think you'd be, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
I'll be back when you least expect it. Fuck, you're getting perceptive.
Link, this is water. Did you know that there's a place called Earth and it's 75% water? Me neither.
You're on it, stupid.
This is what I like to call a tree.
I know now why you cry. It's because I keep popping out and talking to you. This is gonna end up going from Terminator to just General Arnold Schwarzenegger. When it would get to the chopper. It's not a tumor.
It's not Zelda.
Dumple, I am now your governor.
Your clothes, your boots, and your loft wing.
I am for English only.
Terminator 5. Lecture day.
Come with me if you want to be bothered by pointless facts for the rest of the game.
Come with me, because you don't have a choice.
Come with me, I'm your dowsing machine, let's go.
So these are the suggestions for Fee we have so far. Terminator Fee but condescending, Soviet Fee, Barry White Fee, worried Jewish mother Fee.
Barry White Fee is going to be a fun one. My darling, I can't get enough of these facts, babe. It writes itself.
Oh, you said Barry White. I imagined Barry Manilow. I'm sorry. I was like, at the Coca. 70%.
That would be a different joke entirely.
7 feet from Where you are standing is your next objective.
Fee, that's a patch of grass.
Why
Set your
don't
marker down.
you go there, stupid? Hit me against the wall again.
I'm gonna throw you in the ocean. Fuck this.
Well, we should probably save it for next time, because
Probably.
more of this next time on Let's Play Skyward Sword.
I'm already out of Terminator.